Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for mid-March right through to mid-April 2022. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, this is the Twin Flame Connection reading. Before I've even started the reading, I'm already getting sort of energy coming through for your reading. So as I was doing the Tibetan symbols there, I heard someone's phone ringing. So if that was you, as you're listening to this reading and your phone started to ring, then there's something in this message for you. But accompanied by that ringing of a telephone, I had a song that came through as well, because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, and it hasn't even begun yet. So I'm like, whoa, that's quite intense energy. The song is, and I mean, maybe I've heard it before, or maybe I haven't. I can't really tell. It's one of those songs that I'm like, maybe I've heard this before, but I'm not really sure. But it's, could you play it again for me, please? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Hey, baby, it's the telephone man. And then it goes really muffled, but it sounds like quite a joyous song. So I'm like, hey, baby, it's the telephone man. So either a masculine energy is calling you as you listen to this message. I mean, it could be, you know, when they say a telephone man, maybe it's someone that's calling about, you know, those insurance things, you know, when you get like a marketing call, that sort of thing. So it could be that's just called. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. So anyway, I'm going to leave it like that because that's not going to resonate for everyone, but it just came through all of a sudden before I even did, you know, before I even opened the reading properly. Now, I'm just going to get your energy, which will be the first pile. Second pile will be your person's. And the third pile is your unified energy, the way it's going to work out in the next couple of weeks, okay? Now, also, just make sure you're in a twin flame connection because sometimes twin flame, you know, a false flame can also be very, very similar to a twin flame. So just Google it, you know, you'll find it on there. Unfortunately, I don't have time to give you all the details, but it often involves 2 people who are energetically matched. They are twins. They are part of the same energy. And at grassroots, and this is a very basic description, both parties know that they've met the one. And it's such an intense connection, like a moth to a flame. But by triggering each other and things that need to be healed within each other, one party of the connection refuses to acknowledge their feelings. They avoid the love that they have, but they avoid seeing a mirror of themselves. So practically they're avoiding their own energy because you're showing them a mirror to themselves. And then there is a chaser. So you may find that you want to be with that person, you know that they're the one, but they're disconnecting. Okay, and they pull back. So they want me to go one more. This is a very complex reading so far. Interesting. We have mature woman, we have occupation, we have despair, message of concern. Wow, they want me to go one more. This is unusual, but anyway, we'll do it. Thank you so much. And we've got pathway. Okay, so there is a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel for this connection, but it's not without work because we have the occupation card there. I'm just going to get all of your cards before we close, start the reading. Close the reading. Wow. Ooh, okay. We have the mouse there. We have the stability. They want me to go one more. Okay. And we've got the 2 hearts. So it looks like we're moving towards the same energy in 2 different decks. So whilst there is a lot of work to do, your person is, I feel like this person is not accepting, well, you know this already, you don't need me to tell you that. They're not accepting commitment at this time. The moon, this person's very uncertain. They have a lot of fear around commitment. We'll go deeper and find out what that's all about. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Again, they're saying work. You know, you can work on this connection. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much. We've got the Hangman. Oh, and one more. Wow, this will be the last one they said. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? So we have the Six of Wands and we have the Strength card. So they are indicating that this connection is at grassroots. I feel like this connection is all about self-love. Remember, twin flame connections, they're meant to teach us a lesson. They're meant to teach us about personal growth. So if you think about two magnets, they're actually identical in polarities. So they attract each other, but they also remain apart. They're in that magnetic push and pull stage because they're identical. So they need to remain apart so that they can change the energetic frequency within themselves in order to get a match that comes together. So it's not a game with this push and pull. It is all about energy. And looking at your person, they're still going through something a little bit difficult. And I'm not here to take anybody's side. I'm here to understand each side of the story so that I can transmute an outcome. Your protagonist energy is message of concern. The fact that we've got a Page of Pentacles here as well, I feel like you really, were someone who reached out, always made sure this person was okay. You wanted the best for this person no matter what. And that is very mature of you, my beautiful Pisces, even when it hurt. I feel even at detriment to yourself, you always wanted to believe in the best in this twin connection. And message of concern, number 14, I feel like you've been very patient because number 14 is the Temperance card, which is all about balance and patience and moderation. So I feel like sometimes you may have felt like you were on eggshells in this connection, especially towards the end. I just get this energy, when I say towards the end, I mean towards like the separation period. I feel like part of you was like, you wanted to tell this person all of your heart. And I feel in some circumstances you did, but I feel part of you wanted to hold back as well, and you were pushing and pulling yourself. I feel like there was a lot of turmoil that went just before. I mean, that's an obvious thing to say again, before a separation, there's always going to be some sort of turmoil. But I feel like you may have, I just get this energy that there is, and this is not going to resonate for everyone because they're showing me a percentage of energy. There's a message here, whether it was a letter that you wrote, or a text or something like that, or an email, there's a letter here or communication that you wrote but you never sent to this person, okay? And I feel like it was your deepest, darkest fears and wants and desires for this connection. And I feel like it's something that you never sent, but you think about sending it, or you tweak it occasionally and want to send it. I feel like you have been very patient with this person. You've also been the more spiritually evolved person in this union. You knew that this person was your twin flame. I feel like there's part of you, my beautiful Pisces, and I want you to give yourself, it's almost like Spirit's giving me that they almost want you to reach out and hug yourself, because I feel like you don't recognize how much you have to offer in a union. You don't realize what a beautiful heart you have, what a beautiful sense of humor you have, how awesome you are, how attractive you are. You don't realize, because I'm just getting this energy of someone looking in a mirror, and when they look in a mirror, they've got a skewed sense of identity. Now, of course, all humans, we all try to work out who we are, and we sometimes look at ourselves in the mirror one day and go, damn, I look awesome today. And then the next day we go, OMG, what happened? You know, I don't feel so good today, or I don't look so good today. We all have those moments. We live life moment to moment. Our emotions change moment to moment as well. And I feel like sometimes though, you're very down on yourself. You're very, you may feel, especially next to your twin, I just get this energy that you put this twin on a pedestal. And whilst you love this person with wild abandon, and you didn't, I feel like you didn't want to take a step back from this, because I feel with the number 34, the fish, I feel like you're trying to focus on your ambition. You're trying to focus on abundance and trying to, there's part of you that wants to forget, okay? I know they always say that fish have got like a memory, like 3-second memory or something like that. And I'm sure that that is like, not true, because most sentient beings, you know, they feel, they think, they do all of those things. So, I mean, I'm not a scientist, and you know, I don't specialize in like fish, but you're a Pisces, right? So we've got Pisces, the little fish here, and I feel like those moments here, oh gosh, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to give you a huge hug when before I say this, but as soon as I picked this up, they said Finding Nemo, and I feel, you know, that's a clue for me rather than, I mean, Finding Nemo may be something that's very relevant to your circumstances. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but I feel part of you lost a piece of yourself in this, and that's been coming up a lot in your readings recently, like the missing piece or finding that missing piece. So I feel part of you has felt really like there is a piece missing of you because your twin, you're both connected to this bond. So you may have felt after this separation that you felt a little bit lost and you've been looking for yourself. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there, my beautiful Pisces. You know, I've been, I can never walk in your shoes, but I've been in a similar circumstance. So I kind of understand, but only from my own point of view, because, you know, your pain is always going to be different from my pain. It's not to be measured. It's not a competition, but we all go through different traumas. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there to express my love and understanding. But you know, we can never truly understand another person's path unless we walk it. So message of concern, I feel like you fought for this relationship. You gave your all, your beautiful, wonderful heart, and Spirit wants you to recognize that if you've put this person on a pedestal, because I feel like there's a bit of drama that went on in this relationship, because they're showing me right now theatrical curtains. So either there was a lot of drama, or perhaps this person was someone who was a performer, or maybe you're a performer. You know, they're just, I mean, there was a lot, I just feel like there was a lot of dramatics that went on in this connection. Remember, if we ever, I mean, and we tend to do it quite a lot as humans, whenever we fall in love, we kind of idolize the person that we're in love with. We dream about the future. We think the sun shines out of their you-know-what, when really they're just human like us. They're, you know, we all have failings. We all have positive things about ourselves as well. But when we start to put people on pedestals, remember what you're doing. You're putting someone on a pedestal. You're putting someone higher than yourself, and you're looking up. Okay, which means you feel like you are lesser in some way. So there may have been some sort of idolization there because you wanted to believe in the dream of being with this person. You know that this person is your twin, and twins are meant to find each other each lifetime and come back together. Now, you know, you can never truly break the bond between you and your twin, and you're meant to come back around to each other as long as the other twin spiritually evolves in the time frame that you're hoping for. And the separation period can take a long time, so you may have found it very, very difficult. And you know, someone the other day said, you know, you have to be with your twin. You must be with your twin. The desire to be with your twin is absolutely the strongest thing you will probably feel. You know, of course, you'll feel love for a soulmate as well. And for some time, you will feel, you know, love for a karmic as well. During our lifetimes, we're meant to experience as much as life as possible. But if your twin is not spiritually evolving and is avoiding their feelings, and they do that for the whole of their, you know, their life, then sometimes you have to take the power back and step back from the twin until such time as they either get their courage to embrace the union, because I cannot judge this person's path either. And we do have the Strength card here, so that means that there is some courage being taken in this union with you. I feel like sometimes we have to take a step back and not chase. People they do not realize that when you have a chaser and a runner, as soon as the chaser takes their attention off their twin feels the disassociation. So they come seeking, and they become the chaser, and you as the chaser become the runner. It's not a game. It's about energetic frequencies. Both of you are meant to experience each other's path, okay, and then come together. But we've got the fish here, so I feel part of you, and I mentioned the fish sort of memory because they're giving me this energy of part of you wants to forget this person. You wish you never met this person, or deep down, because there's a lot of confusion that has gone on with this connection, okay? But I feel you're trying to move past this right now, and you're trying to focus on yourself. I get this energy of trying to focus on ambition, perhaps work, trying to create your abundance. It's number 34 when you reduce it and connect it to the major arcanas. 3 plus 4 is 7, which is the Chariot card, which is you're taking action. You're focusing on yourself. You're challenging yourself to move past this. And I feel like you're exhibiting some sort of self-control here, okay? The Chariot card is about being in control. You're taking the power back in this union by taking a different route. So I feel like you're doing something different in this connection that perhaps you have not done before. I feel part of it is you've taken a step back, and I feel you're going to get a message of concern from your person. That's why you've got this. And if you look at your person's side, they've actually got despair. So I feel like they're going through something that they're going to reach out to you because they're wrestling with it. Now, this person sees you as a beacon of light in the storm, okay? They see you as an emotional crutch sometimes. They may come on in as like an SOS. Now, this energy came up in the Cancerian reading and the Scorpio reading, so I feel like this is something that is sort of starting to surface in water elements. In water elements over this particular part of the year, especially since we have that Pisces full moon there. Very sensitive, sort of dreamlike sort of feelings, and a very difficult, sensitive time as well. So I feel like this person is really feeling that. And I feel like you're focusing on yourself, which is really positive, okay? We've got a Page of Pentacles here. Now, the Page of Pentacles is about making an offer. Page of Pentacles is someone who's been very patient, someone who's curious. And I feel like you are having moments where you're curious about what your twin is up to, but I feel like you're thinking about the investment that you gave, and I feel like rather than give it all before, I feel like you're thinking about you're not giving so much to this connection. You're tempering in some way your offering in this connection, but also remember that I feel like you've made the effort. You keep making the effort in this twin flame connection, and I feel like you're looking at your effort, and I feel like there's part of you deep down, Pisces, that needs to be healed within yourself, where you feel like you only have a little bit to offer, but actually you are the gift. Okay, you have a lot to offer and then some. Doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter who you are, it's all about your heart. But most importantly, it is about the energy between you and your twin, okay? This person knows that you're their twin. So I feel like you're loving yourself a little bit more. Also, the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're trying to focus on your work. Perhaps build a really good habit that keeps your attention on your work. I feel like you're learning, and I feel like you're applying everything that you learn to your situation. You're the sort of person who's really dependable. You're very warm, you're loyal, you're sensitive, you're kind, you're mysterious because you're a water element, you're open-hearted, and you're wonderful to be with. And I feel like you're looking at all of these aspects of you, and you're thinking in some aspects, what is it about me that this person doesn't want? What do I need to change? You don't need to change anything, okay? You're just taking your attention off onto your own ambition, onto your own projects. Page of Pentacles, some of you may be looking at getting a new job or shaking up some sort of routine in your world in order to put focus back on building wealth or building abundance in some way. And I feel like you've learned a lot in this connection. There's a lot of personal growth that has gone on for you, and I feel like you've learned to be a bit more patient, which is a difficult lesson for all of us to learn. And I feel like you've learned to take a little bit more control, not just of your emotions, but I feel just in terms of your response to this person, okay? Now, your person, we've got despair. And this person, look at this card. This person's feeling like completely helpless. And it says not hiring. So I feel like this person, either they're going through some job problems, they're going through some work problems, perhaps they haven't been able to get any work. Going through a major pandemic, it's displaced a lot of people from the lives that they had before, so this person may be going through some emotional turmoil. But as you can see, not hiring, they feel shut out in some area of their life. So I'm going to pull a card on it. Also, we've got this little dog here, which is all about loyalty. So I feel like this person, has been going through some hardships, and I feel this person has wrestled with loyalty, okay? I feel normally I would say that this person sees you as someone who's loyal, and absolutely I feel like they do, but I feel like this person wrestles with loyalty because we have the union ring here, which is engagement ring, which is all about contracts, commitments, okay? And we got the moon. So this person has a lot of fear around long-term relationships, maybe even commitment issues. This person, you don't need me to tell you that. You know that already. But I feel this person is looking at loyalty and how it's almost like that part of them has been dormant. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that before I move past it. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. Okay, we got the Star card and we got the healing. So the separation period between you and this person is sort of making them face their the things that they need to get past. We've got the Star energy, which is all about healing, but most importantly, it's about clarity. This person sees how loyalty has, or in some way, they've shut people out. I mean, it doesn't have to be, I'm not saying that this person was never loyal to you. Absolutely not, Pisces. What I get here is this person feels like out, they feel apart from things. I mean, to get the Four of Wands as well in the reverse, I feel like this person is really seeing, has a lot of despair or regret from separation, separating from you, because the Four of Wands in reverse is about separation. So I feel like this person, you know, I feel like deep down they want to heal things with you. They see that you were a loyal, loving force in their life, and they feel completely shut out. This person tends to come on in whenever they've got some sort of SOS as well. So just be mindful that you're not an emotional crutch for this person. Okay, whilst it's wonderful to be a friend, a lover, and you know, all of those things to this person, remember that you need to also get some sort of reciprocal care, love, passion from all of those things. Okay, you're not somebody's mother, well, unless you've got children with this person. I'm going to say you're not here to mother or father this person. You're here to love them and let them love you and have passion and, you know, wonderful adventures and sexy times with each other. So if you feel like you're always picking up the pieces in this person's life and then they flee the nest, that is some sort of codependent cycle that is starting to play out and may have come from either childhood from this person, because I feel like this person's felt left out in the cold. And we'll go in deeper and see why. Okay, the Star energy indicates that this person is trying to be a new version of themselves. They are connecting to themselves and they're healing. They are renewing hope. They're trying to find that peace. You know, they've got the Moon card, which is about processing emotions, trying to trust their intuition, and this person tends to not do that. This person pushes the emotions right down. It's almost like they feel disconnected from themselves. So that's why I'm feeling that, I mean, that Finding Nemo thing that came over here, I feel there is some mirroring going on, but in very different ways. You may feel a piece of you is missing because of this person, or you felt like you lost direction after this relationship sort of went into separation mode. But this person also feels the same, but I feel this person cannot really put their finger on why they're feeling so displaced. Okay, now as soon as I pick up this card, they're giving me a song, and I definitely know this song, and it may have come up for a reading many months, maybe even a year ago or more, and it is Shot Through the Heart and You're to Blame. You give love a bad name. Okay, yeah, so that's clearly, if my memory serves me well, Bon Jovi, I think. Okay, so now because it's come up when I'm picking up this, I mean, either this person got engaged to you, perhaps, because it's an engagement ring, or perhaps this person, before you met this person, either they had a long-standing or a deep commitment with somebody else and it broke their heart, and then you met. Okay, this person's very cautious because Shot Through the Heart indicates that there's some sort of wounding from before. So let me just pull a quick card on that before I move past it. Now, I don't feel like this person is blaming you, even though that song is a bit of a blame game song, right? I'm not here to pick sides. Ace of Wands, yeah. Ace of Wands in reverse. I mean, please look up the meanings of the cards so you know I'm giving you exactly what they mean, as well as the energy that's coming out. Ace of Wands in the reverse means rejection. So someone either rejected this person before you met, or there was some sort of, I mean, it could be that there was a false start in this connection where both of you misconstrued the energy and this person felt like you rejected them first, and then they rejected you because of it. But I'm only picking up, like, at a guess, about 5-10% of energy that's coming out for that. What I'm picking up more is that this person before you met had some sort of brutal rejection. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guys. And it's made them very weary of connection, of love. Yeah, this person As you can see, this person's always on the outside looking in. You know, the Page of Swords is the lurker of the deck. Someone who thinks a lot, is always investigating. You know, this person sort of explores what you're up to, is kind of checking you out online if you're online. This is the sort of person who thinks, you know, a lot. I feel like this person is eager to have the happy ever after deep down, but I feel like this person, they overthink. They calculate. They look at an experience from before and go, okay, I was in a situation like that before and it broke me. So, I mean, to have that, I feel like this person does think about having the happy ever after with you, because the Ten of Cups there is that happy family. So I feel, rather than this come from childhood, and I do feel like this person may have had a bit of a difficult childhood, I feel like this is some sort of experience that has gone on before you met this person that has hurt them deeply, okay? And because we got the Ten of Cups in the upright, I'm not picking up on anything that this person is on in terms of a cycle from childhood. I feel like this is something that has been experienced when they were older. Maybe from teenage years into the early 20s, someone broke their heart before, okay? And now they've met their twin flame, which is even more deeper. This person is capable of having a long-term relationship. And because we got the ring here, I feel like this person, part of this person has felt like they've completely screwed this up, and that they want to have a higher level of commitment with you, okay? But the Moon card tells me this person has a lot of fear around commitment or long-term contract sort of commitments, okay? The Moon is all about secrets or fears, processing emotions. This person is using their intuition as well. Because it's number 25, when you reduce it, 2 plus 5 is 7, the Chariot card number, both of you are in the same energetic numerical additions. I like to look at numbers, and we've got number 14. Of course, that's the Temperance card, but when you add the numbers, 1 plus 4 is 5, and they've got 2 and they've got 32. 3 plus 2 is 5, and then over here you've got 34, which is 7, and then you've got 25, which is 7. So in terms of numbers, you and this person are actually coming into some sort of alignment. It's a slow process. The Moon card indicates they're processing a lot of emotions, and they're trying to trust their feelings of wanting to commit. But the Moon card is all about the hidden. So I feel like this person is making some voluntary changes within themselves in order to open up a little bit more in terms of their emotions, okay? But they're having a really hard time with it, because this person, I feel like they've known what it feels like to be not wanted, and they got lost in their own fears. They didn't even realize how much it may be projecting onto you and hurting you and making you feel not wanted either, okay? So, now the outcome here, we've got the courthouse. Now, as you can see, this courthouse, again, it's number 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we've got 5, 5, 5, okay? 5 tends to be the number of conflict or tension, or something that isn't quite matching 100%, that is meant to match. And because we got 2 contracts in this card, I feel like you and this person will have an opportunity in the near future to really weigh up this connection and recognize that both of you are bonded anyway by that twin flame bonding, because it's like a moth to a flame. You feel really drawn to this person and you don't know why, but at the same time you're repelling each other in areas of your relationship because there are things that have not been healed within each other. Each twin is meant to stay separate for a certain period of time to learn to love themselves fully. I always say, think of the cup of love. It is for yourself first. And in that cup, there must be love, care, devotion, trust, and being open in love, confidence, all of those wonderful things that we should be feeling for ourselves. But rarely we do. We have to learn to do those things, okay? And we actually exchange that cup with the other person, and they give us theirs. If you're meeting someone who's in the same frequency as you at that moment, because twins tend to come back towards each other when the frequencies change and something has changed, they keep coming back, and you swap the cup. So you drink from theirs, projected energy, and they drink from yours, projected energy. So if you've got in that cup trust issues, fear, self-loathing, codependency, all of those things, you're exchanging the cup, and they're going to give that right back to you, and there's going to be a cycle that plays out in your connection. So we have to learn to love ourselves fully, separately, all by ourselves. And I'm not talking about kick back and have a bath and have like a glass of wine. It is a dedicated sort of healthy boundary that you sort of, shift your negative self-talk about yourself. It starts with the self, and then you actually emulate it in a relationship, and your twin should be doing the same. Now we've got occupation, so I definitely feel like you and this person are focusing on work in some way. This person may be out of work at the moment, but I feel they're going to message something that is work related. I feel like they're going to tell you about something that they're going through that is very, very difficult, okay? And as you can see with this occupation card, she is, mending something. She's stitching something together, and the light is on. So again, it's number 34. When you reduce it, it's number 7. So your numerical sort of frequencies going on in this reading are they're not coincidental. They're actually there's a synchronicity here. Okay, we've got 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7. So 7 and 5s are playing out heavily. So when you have a look at this, she's mending, but occupation indicates work. So it is going to take some work for you and this person to mend things, but it will occur. We've also got mature woman. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. This is your outcome. Okay, so I feel like both of you will weigh up this union and see that you are bonded. I feel like you will get an opportunity to heal this relationship. And the mature woman card, it's number 6. When you reduce it, so you don't need to reduce it. When you connect it to the major arcanas, it's the Lover's card. So I feel like you and this person mature and find that balance. And Pisces, I feel like you are maturing a little bit faster than this person. I feel like you're the mature party in this. But only because you recognize that this person was your twin straight away. Okay, I feel like this person knows, and they've got engagement here. So I feel like this person, they have commitment fears, of course, but I feel like they are changing things within them because it's number 25. And when you reduce it, of course, is that 7, which means the Chariot card. This person is meeting the challenge head on. They're doing the work. They're processing their emotions, and they're recognizing that, the Moon card is connected to Pisces Cancerian energy. So, you may be a cusp, or you may have strong Cancerian in your chart as well. But basically, this person is thinking about their bond with you, their emotional bond. And, that's very important for a connection. It's wonderful to have passion and, lusty times between each other. But when you bond, it's more than that. It's more than romance and things like that. It's about emotional connection, okay, and trust, of course. Now we've got number 35. When you reduce it, 3 plus 5 is 8, which is the number of the self, and there is an awakening here. As you can see, the path is being made clear for you and this person to transform. There's lots of butterflies in that path, and that indicates that there is a transformational period about to occur in this union. Personal growth, where both of you can find your way back to each other, but through loving yourselves first, okay? Now, the outcome energy is also crossed by the Mouse, which is all about fear and anxiety, okay? Both parties feeling a little bit like sensitive on how to approach this. If you think about a mouse's action, it'll come to the center for a bit, and it'll freeze, and it'll run off because it's a little bit like skittish. So I do feel like you and this person, and again, it's another number 23. Look how many cards you've got. You've got 23, you've got 23 over here, you've got a mirror of it, 32. These numbers are important. So this represents there is fear, but as you can see, the next card crossing it is, but there will be stability. You and this person will build a stronger foundation. So I do feel like you and this person will have a higher level of commitment. I feel like you and this person long term will actually move in with each other, and you'll find your way back towards each other, especially with the 2 hearts. There is love here. Both of you will have a long-term happy ever after. I know that sounds very romantic and sometimes not believable, but I do feel like with work, you and this person can build a solid foundation, and you can find that path to love that both of you have been seeking. It's like finding a pathway back towards each other. That's what I feel, okay? Now, your outcome cards are also telling the same story. 8 of Pentacles indicates that you must work on the self first. 8 is the number of the self. And also, the 8 of Pentacles is all about learning. It is about working hard, and commitment. I mean, Eight of Pentacles is all about commitment and dedication to a connection. But sometimes we can get in a cycle, a routine or a repetitive cycle. So Spirit's indicating that the repetitive cycle can mean, especially since we got a Knight of Wands there, it can mean that the magnetism between you and this person is too tempting. You know, you've got it's almost like you may have got stuck in a bit of a rut where this person comes on in, they seek solace, emotional care, a few sexy times, and then it's like off the grid again. So I feel this may be the pattern. But I do feel like, because the Knight of Wands, you may also look at this person like you don't trust this person long term. You may feel like this person's here today, gone tomorrow. And the Knight of Wands can also represent courage, but you may have felt like this person has been very reckless with your feelings and has distanced themselves from love, and almost like, how can I put that? Used passion and lust. It's almost like they misconstrued passion and lust as intimacy. This person is learning how to open up and become vulnerable to love, but you may feel like this person is in a cycle of being a player. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on that just to make sure. We've got the Hangman. Now the Hangman, Pisces, is your card, and deep down I don't feel like you want to wait for this person. I feel like part of you, I mean, I can only go on the cards I'm getting and the energy that's emanating. There's going to be some people out there who are Pisces who are like, I never want to see my twin again. But the energy that I'm picking up on this, I feel you do feel concerned for this person, and I feel like you offered a lot. I feel like you're trying to focus on you. I feel like you're trying to forget a part of this connection. But the Hangman says sometimes you really think about this person again, and you think about the old ways that you were responding to this person and the restrictions and how this person kept you on hold, and it was like you were in limbo. But I feel in that time of sort of patience and, you know, waiting, I feel like you've had time to reflect on what you've sacrificed for the connection and whether it was worth it. And I feel part of you, if this person was willing to work and show you that they're willing to work in investing in the relationship because they've invested in themselves and learned to love themselves. Remember, people who hurt people, and you can never truly love another person if you loathe yourself. And I feel this person, they have that energy about them. We even got a knock on camera. I hope you caught that. There's a knock on the camera just now where this person, they do not like themselves very much, okay? So there's some deep-rooted insecurity in them as well that has them pushing people away, okay? Now, also, we've got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is this person recognizing the sacrifices that you have made for the connection, okay? The Six of Wands is also about news. Do I think this person's going to message you? The answer is yes, okay? Especially since you're receiving a message in your energetic sphere here, and I feel like the outcome is Six of Wands indicates that there is some good news that comes on in. Now, on a personal level, Pisces, I feel like you should expect some really good news in your life to do with some sort of victory, something you've been working really hard on. But I feel this card here is like an accomplishment, okay? I feel like you're being heard. I feel like you're being seen in this connection, and I feel like the pathway is made way for both of you to come back together. And we've got the Strength card. Now the Strength card is about overcoming struggles. It's about loving yourself fully. It's about being compassionate, being gentle, being open, okay? So I feel like both of you, I mean, you could be dealing with someone who's got very strong Leo in their chart, maybe some strong fire as well, Aries, Leo, Sag in general. Now there could be a little bit of Cancerian energy, and there's a smattering of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't mean that they can't be all of the signs, but I feel like they've got strong placements in those areas that I mentioned, okay? So the Strength card, I feel this person is going to have the courage to open a dialogue with you. I do feel like it starts with a message of them telling you about something going wrong in their world. I feel like this person is appealing to your compassionate nature for a response. And I feel like you're doing things differently this time, Pisces, but I feel like you're not chasing this person, and because of that they come seeking you, okay? So I feel like this person wants to find their way back to you. So I'm just going to pull a card on that Knight of Wands. They just reminded me to do that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Now that song has come up again, Shot Through the Heart. So either you hear that song on the radio after this reading, or you heard it just before this reading, or this is a song that will play throughout the next 4 to 5 weeks, and you hear it, like, you could be out in the mall, or you could be out in a store, or I mean there could be even a car that drives past you and it's blaring from their car window and you can hear it in the street or something like that. Interesting, I never get that image, so maybe that is something that someone is going to see over the next 4 to 5 weeks. It is a signifier that your person is about to message. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords here. So they're indicating you don't need to take any action. Well, we can see here right now, two knights, you're definitely mirroring each other's behavior right now. There's no talking, no effort, or there's little talk, no effort going on from both sides. So right now you're in a stalemate energy. So because I'm sort of clarifying a Knight of Wands there, I feel like you have been making some lifestyle changes, and you're responding differently to this person by not investing in the connection. You've not reached out to message this person. You're not investing at this time because you feel like this person has been too transient in your world. Can you please clarify further? Okay, the Magician card indicates you feel like you may have wasted your time with this person and this person scattered your energy. But deep down, you do recognize that there is unfulfilled potential in this relationship and that this person that you're dealing with has procrastinated in the connection. They never really think about the future. They never truly take control. And you may have felt really powerless to change the status quo in this relationship, but it will change. The Six of Pentacles says the universe is showing some karma to your person, which means that they are learning a lesson that perhaps you learnt with them. So I feel like this person is recognizing about give and take, recognizing how generous you were with your love, your care, your devotion. And I feel like this person is readdressing the balance, okay? They want me to go one more, so I will. The Strength card. So we're getting the same energy. This person is going to have the courage to come on in, and I do feel like this person is going to reach out with a message, okay? I feel like this person is looking for some courage because I feel something is going wrong in the world. It's like an SOS text. I don't mean like they're messaging you saying, help, can you come get me in the car right now? I don't feel like it's like that. It's like not an urgent thing. I feel like this person is going through something and they're going to message you about it saying, hey, I really miss you. This is what's happening in my life right now, and I could sure do with a hug or something like that, or I really need your advice on something. I feel like something like that, okay, where they're just testing the waters to open a dialogue with you, and I feel both of you will eventually get into quick fire messages, and I feel like this person wants to reunite with you, okay? So I'm going to get a final card for you before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Grand Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Can you please guide? We've got fortitude, blessings, steadfast. They asked me to go one more. And we've got passion, magnetic pull, romance. Okay, there's 2 5s there. Okay, but they do add up to 10, which is wonderful because number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, meaning fate intervenes and the luck within this relationship changes, or karma changes the relationship in some way, and your destiny becomes apparent. So I feel, it says fortitude, blessings, steadfast. It is the second time we have an indication that there is a pathway being made clear for you and your person to spiritually evolve, ascend, see things truly and clearly, and get clarity on what to do next to come towards each other, to find that pathway back to each other. And we've also got number 2, passion, magnetic pull, romance. So I feel like this person is going to reach out. I do feel like this person, they are magnetized towards you. I do feel like this person is being drawn back to you at this time, okay? And I'm finally going to get a trinket for you. Thank you so much for it, guys. Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? We have the musical notes. So as I said, maybe this person is a performer or something, because those dramatic curtains came up earlier, theatrical curtains came up earlier. But the musical notes tends to mean vibrations are being tuned, they're being raised, okay? So I do feel like, oh, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Also, I feel like this person is going to, if they haven't already, they're going to message you about a song that is, they're going to be like, hey, did you hear this song? It reminded me of you. It's going to be like, they're going to send you a song, okay? something that they've been listening to that's really caught their attention, pay close attention to the lyrics, because I feel like this person's telling you a message through the song, okay? They want me to put this on the pathway, so they're indicating that there is spiritual ascension. Also, we've got the tree of life. This is a big learning curve, this relationship. I mean, there are going to be some people out there who want to step away from the twin flame connection, and that's your call. We all have free will. But I feel like you've been waiting and have been patient, and I feel like there is potential for growth here. There's potential for learning, and I feel like both of you can surrender to the connection. And by surrender, I don't mean give up. Excuse me. I mean trust in divine timing. Okay. Again, as I say surrender to the union, I'm kind of like got a croaky voice, but I feel I'm drawn to your pile immediately. I do feel like there's something either that you haven't discussed with this person, or you haven't opened up about, or you've written down on a piece of paper a letter or something. There's something left unsaid here, and I feel like you're going to get an opportunity to really maybe voice your concerns, or open up and speak your truth. Okay, where would you like this? They want on hearts. They said heart to heart. Now, actually, that came up for a Virgo. They had a heart to heart come up for Virgo. So either you may be dealing with a Virgo as well. So I would check out their sign. Or perhaps you have Virgo placements and it resonates for you in some way. So I'll leave it there. I hope something does resonate. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. They just wanted to add about the tree of life here, that I feel you and this person can find a solid foundation. You can build roots. You can branch out, and I feel like you will enter the cycle of life with each other in terms of being an addition to each other's family tree. That's what they wanted me to add to this trinket, okay? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. Love and light.